Before I find the x and y intercepts of this function, I'm going to write this in y equals form instead of f of x form, keeping in mind that f of x can be substituted with the y. First, I'm going to find the x-intercept, and to find the x-intercept, we want to plug the opposite value, in this case y, in with a 0. So where I see the y, I'm going to write the 0, and the rest of the function will remain the same. Now we need to solve for x. This is going to involve some factoring, but in order to make my factoring easier, I'm going to take out a GCF of 3, as each of these 3 terms is divisible by 3. This leaves me with x squared minus 5x minus 14, and this is equal to 0, or y. When I factor, the two factors of 14, 7 and 2, work out very nicely with a minus 7 plus 2 factoring out to minus 14 with a minus 5 in the middle. You, of course, can always check your factors using FOIL. Next, each factor will be set equal to 0. Three equals 0 doesn't make any sense, so we'll ignore that and solve for x by adding 7 to both sides and subtracting 2 from both sides. To write these as an ordered pair, x is 7, and keep in mind I filled in y is 0. This gives me two x-intercepts, 7, 0, and negative 2, 0. To find the y-intercept, we're going to use a similar process, only instead of filling a 0 in for y, we're going to fill a 0 in for my opposite variable, or x. This one gets a little bit simpler, as anything times 0 is 0, anything times 0 is 0, and we're left with just the value at the end, the negative 42. To write as an ordered pair, keep in mind we filled in 0 for x and have negative 42 for y.